I got my good goddamn eye on some of these folks on this little thing here. Reunion, part 1. Let's talk.
And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to pull my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie?
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 1. This is the reunion. This is part 1. Like I said, I got my good goddamn eye on a couple of these folks here. Yeah, I got a feeling by the end of this, I'm going to be dragging some people that I kind of really liked in the beginning. But anyway, let's just start with first things first. Bobby. Bobby seems to be sort of the breakout star here, which is different. That Bobby Lights is very well liked, so it seems. And it's usually not that way, that the gay character actually is the one that people like, but people like Bobby. I know when we first started, they're like, oh, he's so extra, he's so this, that, and the other. But for whatever reason, people took to Bobby. I did. I like Bobby. Bobby's cool. He is extra, but so what? That's Bobby. But it seems as though Bobby is a fan favorite. What I don't like is his interactions with Trina. I still can't get with it. I still feel like she is a bitch. She's a bitch. I don't even know no nicer way to say it. It's like a constant ass-kissing fest when it comes to Trina, and this is what she expects. Well, he's from my dad's side of the family, and I don't really mess with them, and this, all that shit that she be saying. I've been to took Trina threw her ass in a garbage dump. Ain't nobody got time for that. Not at all. And her head looks a fucking mess. A hot fucking mess. She looked like a goddamn, like she's sitting over there with a cotton ball on her head. I was like, what is really going on here? Whatever, Trina. She's one that I've found that I don't care for very much in this whole process. Trina not on my list of to-dos. Don't care for her too much. But Bobby and her assistant got into it. Like right off, they got into it. That assistant of hers, he's about an ugly trout mouth bastard. And he just, you know, they just started up, you know, they just argue anyway. Bobby said something smart first. He really did. Bobby threw a little shade. And old Miss Alvin just ate it up, honey. And then she started with the, I have a Range Rover and you're walking and I'm rich and you're not. And I got money. Well, girl, I don't understand. You got money, but you ended up, they have all their little things, their little words go back and forth. Then she tried to jump up and try to run over there to try to get at Bobby and all of this. And am I the only one that actually caught it, that the camera, they actually caught on the camera at the very beginning. And they were showing like clips that his jacket was torn across. You're so rich that you got a two little ass jacket that you can't even move around with. You decided to tore the damn sleeve about to fall off. Sit your trout mouth ass down somewhere, Alvin. Where's the rest of the chipmunks, you bitch? Anyway, I don't care for him. And then when they, you know, Trick Daddy just clowned them both and just was laughing. And Nina Parker said, Trick, what is so funny? And he goes, you two need to go out together and look for some niggas together. Because all this, y'all got me crying tears, laughing at them, cussing each other out and carrying on. It was like, Lord have mercy, just a mess. And it was just stupid because I think they both really did feel stupid after they got done with all of that. And the crowd was really laughing at them and not with them. They were literally laughing at them. And I was like, oh, well, whatever. I just looked down and shook my head. But that trout mouth goddamn assistant, I just can't. I really can't. And again, Trina's like, I just feel like I'm the mother to these people. Girl, you're nothing but a cotton ball, honey. Sit down. A walking, talking, rapping, funny outfit wearing cotton ball, honey. Shut up, Trina. Anyway, moving on. Baby Blue. He's interesting. He's interesting. He's definitely a character that can stick around and come back and hold his own without Pretty Ricky, because they don't need to come back. But Baby Blue definitely got a space because he is messy, messy boots. He's talking that shit. He talks, you know, he's just real extra. Extra short, extra big, extra stupid, extra loud with extra shit in his mouth. Just extra. Sitting there with his fur and his too tight suit. And, he's just ridiculous to me. He looks like a little gnome. But anyway, he gets started. And then he got all smart with Liz. Y'all remember Liz. Liz was Prince's woman in the beginning. He like told her to shut up and this, that, thing, and the other. And that's when Nina kept saying, okay, now we don't want to get disrespectful. This, that, thing, and the other. He kept going on hollering at her. And then the two of them's going at it. Then Prince gets up. I said, oh, okay. And then whoever, the little dirty one that showed his little ding dong from Pretty Ricky, the little ugly one with the dreads, he comes running. He gonna go over and try to attack Prince. Prince is like looking at him like, oh, please. I said, just a mess. A mess. Then Nina and Baby Blue got into it. And she's like, we got to be respectful of everybody. And he gonna say, you ain't going to be trying to straighten me out about no chick, this, that, thing, and the other. And Nina was like, oh, wait a minute now. What you're not going to do is be hollering at me because you know Nina don't play. That's why she's still here after all these seasons. Nina told me, what you're not going to do, you're not going to be hollering at me. Do you got that? Do you have that, little man? You got that? You don't fucking be hollering at me, you little short bastard. I said, uh-huh. He ate that shit up and brought it on down. I said, I know that's right, Nina. Because you the big as she is, she will pounce on top of his goddamn head. I said, uh-huh. That was he took an L fucking with Nina. He was doing good with everybody else with that bullshit. But Nina said, I ain't that girl. I ain't the bitch that you want. Tore his ass up. And then Gabby, they got Gabby and brought her in. She just got clowned. He ended up, well, him and everybody else basically told her she was a gold digger and she didn't take her ass and go on some goddamn where. Just a mess. She wasn't shit. Then, and of course Shay was chiming in with that and tearing her ass up. And then Chinese Nikki Kitty and them two, honey, they got to start and yelling and screaming back and forth with Shay. I was like, oh, God, they trying to take up for Gabby. And Shay clowned them. She's like, Little Ugly said, here they go, honey. The Bobsey twins, honey. The two Asian girls, honey. The two cats. They need their 5 minutes, honey. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, sit down. I said, oh, she clowned them. Clowned them real good. I said, oh, my gosh. A mess. So that whole little segment was, whatever. Then we move on to the part that I said, this is going to be interesting. And it really wasn't all that interesting. Malik. I figured that we were going to get the chance to have to really tear his ass up some more when it came to the reunion. Malik got up here at this reunion and got the backpedaling and pussy popping. Really, Miss Malik? I want to address, what I said about the F word. Oh, now it's the F word. Not creatures, not faggots, not queens. You ain't got none of that to say no more because, see, everybody done tore your ass up and drug you through internet land. So now you want to, it's the F word. And I really wasn't, I was just saying it. And I didn't really mean him because I didn't ever say his name. Girl, bye. Who was you talking to? We were here, bitch. We knew who you was talking about. You were talking about Bobby. And Bobby was the breakout star. And people love Bobby. And people hate you, Malik. And I'm sure your Twitter states that. And then he also dumped Jeffrey, right? That was pretty funny, though. He dumped Jeffrey's ass right on stage. Dumped him. Talking about, we ain't going to be together. They're sitting on separate couches. And Jeffrey was sitting there looking just stupid. Oh, well, I knew we had some things going on, but I didn't know we were here. We flew in together. Now I got to go get another hotel room. This is crazy. No, it's not crazy, Miss Jeffrey. What ended up happening was you're an opportunist. You're a slut. And all of that shit has turned around and caught up with you. And again, good old Malik, I believe, has fell into the pressure of his actions and how people are not thinking it is so cute. He went out of his way to steal you off of Bobby, and nobody thought that was cute except for him and you. And then after the fact, he see what he had. He see that you're a flip-flopper and a tramp, and that you're just here trying to get a coin to come up. And then he dumped you. He dumped you. It was, girl, it is what it is. He ain't too crazy because he figured out how you get them is how you lose them. It's just a little something going on with Bobby, but somebody else is going to come around, and you'll have shit of theirs in your mouth. You see how quick you went off with him. So now you end up by yourself. That's what you deserve, though. Because you were so quick to leave Bobby and then to try to play back and forth between the two, you ended up looking foolish and being on TV, looking foolish and slutty, and being by yourself. Bobby's happy. Malik, I guess, is happy with himself, and you sitting over there looking like stupid. Looking absolutely stupid, which is what you deserve. You didn't deserve to come up and be looking all cute and everybody, oh, he's so cute, he's so cute. Everybody's looking like he's cute, but he's a tramp. And ain't nobody trying to be bothered. So, you got what you deserve, bitch. Anyway, moving on. A mess. Paradise. The little song Paradise got performed by Trina and Trick and whoever this other fellow was. Came out there and performed. I was like, okay. And I laughed. I said, boy. I said, whose song is this really? Because all I hear is Melissa Morgan, honey. I said, it was funny. They got their verses are in there, but they really used a lot. I mean, it's the actual song Fool's Paradise by Melissa Morgan. And I mean, all they did was literally, I don't know, they just really took Melissa's 2 verses out and put Trick and Trina in. And, ooh, I don't know. I mean, I know we sample people's stuff, but that was really, I was like, damn, you really... If you listen close, you don't really know that you ain't listening to Melissa Morgan's version. But whatever, I don't know. I guess it's okay if you like all that kind of thing. But I was looking at Miami Tip and Bobby. And it's just sad. Bobby really is a Trina fan. Like, he is down for Trina. It's just so sad to watch. That she just don't really give a fuck about Bobby. I mean, he's singing all her words with her and everything else. I'm like, you really like her, huh? Poor thing. Fuck Trina. Anyway, all right, last thing we get into. Amara La Negra. Like, I done told y'all all season how I feel about Amara. I really, really liked Amara. But I'm finding as we go forward, I don't think I like Amara as much as I thought I did. She's nice to look at. Something ain't lining up. Something ain't lining up. And I'm not going to go all the way in on Amara because I think I'm going to have to do it next week when the second part of this comes on. But I'm just going to say this. Amara La Negra, you bitch. Do not let me sit up here and find out that all of this carrying on that has carried on actually comes down to a situation where you was fucking Young Hollywood or have fucked Young Hollywood and he done ran through you whores, because then I'm going to drag you. I'm going to drag you. If that's what, because this is what it's looking like. You know, the last thing, he basically blasted her. Like, it looked like he was in the midst of blasting her You know, they show, of course, they go right into the clip about the afro and the this and the that, all that shit all over again. And that bastard sat over there and said, did you not come to my house and bring, like, me a set of brand new linens and all of that? And did you not lay on the bed? And she's like, well, wait a minute. He's like, did you lay on the bed? Well, I did, but, I did, but first of all, girl, we done went through all of this dragging him and this, that, thing, the other, which he still needed to be dragged because you still do have colorism issues, motherfucker. You do. You do. You still need a drag for getting on TV with it. But you black bitch, you better not let us find out that he was over there turning you upside down and banging your cat, bitch, while basically calling you a bed wench. I'm going to hold on. That's basically, I'm leaving this right here. Right here. I'm leaving this. But I'm telling you, if I find out that this is what's actually going on, oh baby, next week, it's going to be a goddamn drag session of Miss Amara Negra. Girl, this ain't looking good. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm not hearing what I think I'm hearing. But it sounds to me like you went from being the crying colorism victim to just another old black ass bed wench, honey. We're going to see. We're going to see, bitch. And you better not get caught out there with your slip hanging, honey. Because if you do, I'm going to pull all the thread out of it. Anyway. All right, you guys. That's it. I'll catch y'all next week for part 2. Later.